Hey everybody, I thought I would just come on and do just a random video again. It's been quite some time since I did one. I've done one a little while ago, but I was just so tired. Head was dropping, so I didn't put that one up. Anyways, it's been quite some time since I did just a random video of me just shooting or just talking about whatever I want. So yeah, it's just gonna be a vlog, whatever comes on my mind. So yeah. Anyways, I can't believe we're already near the end of January already. Like, wow, it's crazy. We just started this year and we're already near the end of January, just a few more days. So yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, nothing much has changed in this house, just same old stuff, so yeah. Anyways, I've been using my speakers for quite some time now. I really am enjoying it. They're very reliable and they've been doing good. I've been using my Magnavox speakers. There's two tweeters and one subwoofer, and it's a really nice system. I was actually using it last night. I really got it turned on. I was really blasting it. It really sounds good. It's nice when it has just a subwoofer or a bigger speaker, because it really can make a difference having just a sub and two tweeters. That's what I think it is. Yeah. There's two tweeters and one subwoofer, and not just that, you can adjust the treble and the bass. The treble is I believe treble is like vocal, and bass is the deep part of the song, like the bass part that most songs have. So yeah, it's a nice thing that you can customize that. You can tune it. So yeah, it's cool. Anyways, it doesn't do just Bluetooth, but you can also plug it into your device. So if you don't have Bluetooth or you don't want to use Bluetooth, you can do it that way. I prefer using it that way because when you have it plugged in directly, you get the best sound by doing that. It's a direct connection. There's no signals getting lost. It's a direct connection from the speaker to the whatever device you have. In my case, I'm using a Dell Latitude E6520. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, it's definitely a Dell Latitude. I'm pretty sure it's an E65 or E6420, but nonetheless, it's creeping up on 13 or 14 years old this year. So yeah. Just shows you these old laptops are not obsolete. At least with this Dell one, you can still do pretty much everything you can do on a newer computer. You can still go on YouTube, you can go on Facebook, you can, like I said, it can do everything a new computer can do. It's a shame that these new computers are like getting obsolete after like a year or two. Like seriously, how are you gonna enjoy your laptop or something like that? That's not fair. They shouldn't be doing that. But as they always say, it's about money and not about quality anymore. Like, it's just sad we're at that part. Like I said, this laptop came out in like 2012 or 2011 and it still works like it should. It has no problems. All I did was put an SSD and put Windows 7 back on because Windows 10 was giving me a hard time. It would always blue screen me, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this whole Windows 10 crap. I'm going back to Windows 7. Let me tell you, Windows 7 is one of the best operating systems around. That were around, and it still is the best because it's just so simple. There's no bloatware, there's no junk on it. And the nice thing is, if you do a fresh install, you can literally start from scratch. There's not anything on there. That is very, very, very nice because you can put whatever you want on there, not what the computer or the operating system has on it. You can control it the way you want it. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to worry about things slowing it down, especially if you're on a hard drive. A normal hard drive, a mechanical hard drive has a disk that spins in and it has a little thing on there, almost like a record player. It has a little thing, and then whatever it moves on the thing, there's like sectors on it, and what happens is it spins and gathers the information. And the reason why, when you first start your computer with a hard drive, it's a little slow is because it's getting all the information. It's finding it. Almost like, when you first get something new, it takes time for you to get used to it. But like once you find everything out, and then next thing you know, you're working so much quicker because you already know how to use it. It's kind of like that in a sense, but an SSD doesn't have to do all that. It's basically a flash drive that runs an operating system. That's all it is. Ever since then, this laptop's been doing so much better on startup. So yeah, SSDs are so nice. They really can make a big difference on a slow. If your computer is really slow, do not throw it up. Put an SSD in it and you'll really notice a huge, huge difference. Like, it's amazing. There's no moving parts. It just works. So yeah, and the best part is, like I said, I'm using Windows 7, so it's really simple. So it doesn't even slow down. It just works. Anyways, you can hear the fridge running. The boiler's running right now. You can hear that running too. That is the boiler's running right now because the heat's running. So what happens is when the boiler runs, there's a flame, and because it's an oil burner, it uses a fan, and it uses a nozzle. And what happens is whenever you ignite so what happens is it uses air, and then when it ignites, it uses it has a flame once it ignites. So what happens is that the fan blows the flame into the burn pit. Now when that happens, there's water jackets inside. So what happens is when those water jackets heat up, it literally goes so when that heats up, it heats all the pipes. And that's pretty much how it heats your house. It heats the water jackets up, so now the pipe where the water's in, the water's hot. And it uses a circulation pump. Now, a circulation pump pumps the water throughout the zones. Now, this house only has one zone, so there's only one circulator pump. Now, if you have more zones, you're going to have more circulator pumps and more valves and bleeders. Because what happens is you need to get all the air out of the system, especially when you're servicing it. You drain all the water, you need to get all that air out so it works properly. So basically, this is an oil-fired boiler, but it uses hot water. It's a hot water system, but it uses oil to actually heat things up. A lot of people call it a furnace. Now let me tell you something. A furnace uses air. It doesn't use water. So a boiler uses water to make everything work. Now if you have an oil furnace, you're going to have an inducer fan for the combustion part. And then you're going to have the actual fan that draws the air, the hot air from the furnace up into the registers. Now, Now, a furnace is forced air, so yeah. Now, they make propane and they also do natural gas. Now, the nice thing is, if you have natural gas, you do not have to worry about like running out of fuel. It's constant. Even if you lose power, if you have a gas stove, it's nice. Because all you gotta do is use a lighter and then, hey, you have flame. You don't have to worry about having electricity in those cases. So yeah, that's the nice thing if you have natural gas and a natural gas stove. The oven, you need the electricity because you need the igniter, and then when the igniter kicks on, then when the flame gets going, that's how it works. The igniter's supposed to ignite the flame. Now, a gas dryer is very similar to a furnace. Now, what happens is, whenever you turn your gas dryer on, what happens is the igniter will, the motor will turn the drum, and the fan will come on, and after a few seconds the igniter glows, and then when it gets to a certain point, it'll kick the gas on. Now when the gas is on, everything slumps, so the igniter just shuts off. Now, if your dryer does not ignite, there are many reasons why it could do that. Either your gas line isn't getting enough fuel. So what happens is when your dryer is not heating up right, especially if it's a gas dryer, what would happen is if the igniter glows bright orange, and then if nothing happens and it shuts off, then you can have many problems. Either the flame sensor, you may not be getting enough gas, and there may be a blockage in the gas line somewhere. I mean, there's many reasons why I would do that. If you are having problems with your gas dryer or whatever appliance you have, I recommend you go to the appliance man. He does really good videos on how to fix stuff. I've watched his videos for a long, long time. Ever since I was very young, so yeah. If you have a washer or dryer, I highly recommend you watch his videos. It is called The Appliance Man. So yeah, it is he's clear with everything. He doesn't mess around. He gets to the point. So yeah, it's a nice thing to have. And now I'm gonna talk about washers. I absolutely love the Whirlpool direct dry washers. I can remember being very young. I can remember going in the basement at Lincoln Village. So yeah, I used to live in Lincoln Village. So yeah, it was very nice. I enjoyed going down there, watching the washer and hearing the dry run. It was one of my favorite things to do. But now that I'm older now and bigger, I can't go down there, which kind of sucks because I'd really enjoy doing that. But because of my CP, I can't walk, so I'm up here. But I got YouTube, so yeah, that's nice. YouTube's awesome for that stuff. Anyways, I know this video is really long. I hope I can upload it. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to do just a video of me talking about whatever. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. Have a good night.